Hi, my Aries. Welcome to your mid-month reading. This is your soul and love guidance. And remember, these are general readings that are good for your moon sign, rising sign, and sun sign. And let's start with your energy. The energy that the energy is going to push you in. And pretty much the Knight of Pentacles reverse is telling us about you feeling boring. Yeah, you're going to feel like you're stuck in the same routine. You know, generally this is like, if you go it up, you see it upright, this is an energy that going very slow, but you know, at the end something will happen. But it's reverse, meaning you still stuck, you boring, same routine. And of course, why is this happening? Let's look at your cards. It's happening, of course, because you are having some knowledge of things, but you don't have like a total clear picture of things. Okay, so of course you wanted to take action at this point. Like you feel like, okay, this is the time to take action, right? This is the time to take action. You feel like you know where you're going with the Chariot, like you have the direction. You know the direction where you're going. You're trying to take the action. However, you don't have a clear picture of it. So what the universe wants you to know, wants you to be in, is to be in a period where you need to be stuck in something. It doesn't want you to move. I'm going to tell you why. First of all, there's a good thing going on over here. What you need to avoid, first of all, someone of your same sign, probably. The ram represents Aries, by the way. This person is someone who is, look, stubborn and a little bit aggressive. So this person, be aware of the delusion with this person. Be aware of the delusion with this person. By the way, that's one of the things you need to avoid. But by the way, you need to really pay attention to what's in your bag and what's in your purse. You're going to have money coming in, but how you spend it. And why I'm saying this, because you need to try to avoid risks. You need to try to avoid risk, because the claw is here and saying if you want to try to invest in something, you don't have the clear vision yet. So if you don't have the entire vision of it, that's why they're pushing you to be in this energy. And you do have an increase in material wealth. If you had let's say you just recently have a raise, you might have another one, or something about growing spiritually and knowing where you're going, which is great. But pay attention to your finances, meaning whatever it's in, where you're going to put it out. So that's why they want you to be careful with this, and be careful with whoever is your same sign. Try to avoid this person. Beware that, you know, you don't have delusion with this person. Okay, like it says one thing, maybe it says something else. Someone who could be pretty much not keeping the promises. I know I have so many, you know, someone who, oh, yeah, you're going to feel like, you know, things are getting stuck a little bit, but they have to. Because you need to focus, you need to be focused in this, the starfish. These are my new cards. I love them to death. They are so pretty and so beautiful. And you're going to focus in this starfish. You know, the starfish is such a beautiful creature. Everybody feels amused by the starfish, right? It's colorful. And the way it's shaped, right? It's all about the appearance. So, you know what it's telling you? I'm not saying you have to focus on your appearance. Don't take me wrong. No. It's saying that you're going to be, or you're going to feel a little bit out of balance, because you feel like you need to please other people in certain way. Are you really, like, do you really need to please these people? Or you, because remember, Uranus just came out, is moving, sorry, out of your sign, is going to Taurus now. And it was about your personality and who you were. You still were focusing and like in yourself because you didn't know who you were. Like you might be feeling, you know, like, oh, I need Uranus, please stay with me. But at the same time, you're feeling more relaxed. Things are happening, and good things are happening, great things are happening, but you need to, how can I say, you need to find the way that you can go back to balance. It's not about appearance, it's not about pleasing others, but the only way you can you're going to bring things into balance too is when you are surrounded by positive friends. So remember what are the people around you, focus and trying to regain balance. And I know starfish, everyone wants the starfish. Everyone wants a starfish. And you are kind of like a starfish at this point. So what you need to focus on, like I said, focusing and regaining the balance, because everybody's going to want a piece of you. Not kidding. So you need to focus in you and focus in regaining your balance. Remember, that was very important. That was your lesson. And what is the lesson of this month? Look at these two cards. You were dealing with people who kind of like envy you. You might have a time when you had people that envy you. People would try to put you down, and I don't know exactly, but you know what I mean. And regain that peace, because that's basically what you're dragging in the first 2 weeks of May, or even earlier than that. That energy that you need to release, that bad energy of people who are just really throwing at you negativism, and regain that balance, regain that peace. You need to gain, you need to get that peace inside of you. That is your soul lesson. And remember, you are, you are the same as everybody. But everyone has different challenges, and these people were not seeing the challenge you were passing through. You know what I mean? Just like, you know. But remember, it's a lot of people wants the starfish. A lot of people is gonna wants a piece of you, but you need to pick the people who you really gonna need in your life. Remember, not those people who envy you and just want a piece of you because, you know, delusion. Remember. But focus in what shows love and deep affection and caring, as it says here, the hearts. So, by me saying that, let's go to your singles. To your singles, love. We have the Rider. We have the Clock, and we have the Scythe. So when looking at these cards, you know, there is going to be a lot of changes here. And the changes is mainly you. You are changing. And I think when it comes to your love life, my singles, meaning you're not in a serious relationship. You are alone. You might be dating people, but you're not in a serious relationship with anybody. You could be on and off, but that doesn't mean you're not having a partner. Serious relationship is different. But you are on and off, you've seen people and it's not working or whatever. Well, you know what? It's about you. My singles, is about you. And you are going to be like more flexible. You're going to, you know, look at this. Rules, regulations, conditions that you put into how you want this relationship to be, or how you want this person to be. It's just off. You just like dropping it. You're like, you know what? I'm not doing this. whoever comes in, it is what it is. You're going with the flow. And that's what you need to do, Aries. Do not follow like, oh, this conditions and how relationships should be and what I think it should be. No, just go with the flow. Go with the flow. And I know you are going to go with the flow because you're already different. You're a different person now. You're like, it is what it is. Bring it on. It is what it is. Bring it on. Whatever. I'm ready for it. Like, I'm not putting any conditions in how it's going to be. I'm just going to go with it, which is a great thing. For my couples, we have the same card. We have the tower here. Sorry, here. And we have the sun and we have the garden card, and then we have view. You know, with these cards we have under I clarify it, and we have the birds and the cross path. So this is for my couples, married, not married, living together or not. It's telling me that things are going to come to light where you need to look at what conditions you put, especially when you go to parties with your partner, to your friends or the other, your partner's friend. There are gossips. They're trying to split you apart, and rumors. So there's things that are going to come to light, and make sure that you do, in your case, you do put conditions and a certain way and regulations and how things going to be when you go out with your partner and, you know, with people around. Make sure that you know who is who, because remember, you know the people, but you still don't exactly know what's going on. So make sure that you know who are these people. It could be two people in general are trying to make some rumors and trying to split you apart. So make sure that whatever happens, if you have an invitation this last 2 weeks of May, you know, be careful. Okay, so this is a man, this represents you, so either man or woman. So if you're going out, things are going to come to light that you don't need to, you know, come to light or something or whatever, like, because people are going to be into your business, so be careful with that. Anyway, if you want to know, guys, if you want to know the cards, the card decks that I'm using, I'm going to post the name below in the description, below this video in the description. I'm putting the name of each tarot deck that I'm using with the link, so you can click in the link directly to see the cards under each name. So you can do whatever you want with the link. You go there, you're going to get in or not, but at least you know which cards I'm using. And I think it's fair for me to tell you, because it's a lot of people asking me for the name of the cards, so why not? You're my subscribers, you deserve it. So I'm giving you the name and I'm making it easy for you. You don't have to be looking for it. It's exactly where it's exactly the place where I got them. So just letting you know. Anyway, I wanna wish you luck, big kiss, much love, much light, and I see you on June. Ciao.